I don't want to hear ever again anyone ever tell me that there's anyone that's like Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. I don't ever want to hear it again. Nobody. There is nobody like her. I'm not glazing her. I'm telling the truth. I'm not blowing her. I'm telling the truth. She drew over 16,000 people to watch her team play the Brazilian national team at Iowa. Tickets were going for over $600 per the broadcast on the third party market. The tickets sold out in the blink of an eye. People keep telling us there are other people in the WNBA who have made it matter. People keep telling us there are other players who are so very, very loved. There are other players who are so very, very marketable and marketed and watched and all that great stuff. And then there's the truth. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about what I've got to say. And I'm going to say it with my chest. Puff, puff. The Chicago Sky went to LSU and played in a half-empty building. They not only had Angel Reese, they also had Haley Van Lith. They had two players from LSU, but one, largely Angel Reese, who is supposedly so unbelievably beloved in Baton Rouge that you would think that her return to LSU would fill the building. Not so. Not so, not so, and not so. Reality. The reality is this. Caitlin Clark is the only one who has the ability to fill up the building anywhere she goes on planet fucking Earth. Nobody else has that ability in women's basketball. Nobody. Nobody. Wasn't it the Dallas Wings who played the Las Vegas Aces in South Bend at Notre Dame? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm just confirming it. I'm pretty sure that was the start of Paige Becker's career in the WNBA and her monstrous 10 points and 1 assist game that, of course, will be never, not a word will be said about. But just for shits and giggles, the Joyce Center where Notre Dame plays seats 9,149 people. They did not sell out. With Asia Wilson, Paige Beckers, not to mention Jackie Young, Arike Agumbawale, who both played at Notre Dame. Oh, didn't Jewel Lloyd play there too? I'm pretty sure Jewel Lloyd played at Notre Dame too. Yeah. Yeah, Notre Dame. So you had Jewel Lloyd, Jackie Young, Arike Agumbawale, who all played at Notre Dame. And they could not fill that building up. It's just that simple. There's only one player who has the ability to fill up a building wherever she goes. And Caitlin Clark could play at Notre Dame. She could play at LSU. She could play at South Carolina. She could play at Mississippi. She could play at Florida. She could play at Miami. She could play at Ohio State. She could play at Indiana. She could play in any collegiate arena in the nation. And I promise you, she would fill the goddamn building up. LSU is supposed to love Angel Reese. Y'all want to keep telling people that they love Angel Reese, that Angel Reese is loved. She is so loved. Did you see how many empty seats were in that building? The upper deck was largely freaking empty. They had 6,700 people in the building of a building that seats over 13,000. You could probably have gotten a ticket that day for $5. I can't confirm because I didn't look. But when you have 6,000 empty seats, anybody can get in the goddamn building. You could have walked up to the box office and bought a ticket. In comparison, today, Caitlin Clark had a line around the block 2 hours before the game started. And there are people that will lead you to believe that anyone in this league not named Caitlin Clark actually matters. They don't. She doesn't. I'm talking about Angel Reese. She doesn't matter. Not to the attendance in the WNBA, not to people turning on the television. Angel Reese is a social media star. She is an influencer. She is not a professional basketball player. All that said, I still think that Angel Reese has the ability to be an MVP candidate if she simply does what I said, shoot 47% from the field. If she does that, she is an MVP candidate. Now, seeing that they're putting her to the outside and so forth, we'll see what happens. But based on what I saw in Unrivaled, based on what I saw last year, all that stuff, if it's done a certain type of way, she has that ability. But she is not a real professional basketball player when I'm talking about people who live, eat, breathe, sleep, shit basketball. You want to be great? You got to be like Tom Brady in basketball. Well, football, obviously. You want to be that girl? You want to be that type of player? You got to do that type of work. She has the time to put in the work to be a podcaster, to be a freaking social media person, to be a fashionista, and all those things. Her fans are not basketball fans. I keep saying it over and over and over again. Her fans are not basketball fans. All the social media presence in the world isn't making these people buy tickets. It's not making people turn on the television. They do not give a shit when she plays basketball. They care about what she's wearing, what she has for an outfit for the day, what her makeup is, how her hair looks, how her nails are done. That's what they care about. That's always what they have cared about. They've never given a shit about her basketball or ability to play it. She still lacks tremendous skill. But her energy level and her motor are what make her and give her the opportunity to be a great contributor, player, whatever you want to call it. But what what Angel Reese is not, she ain't box office. She won a national championship at LSU, and they did not give a fuck about coming to see her play against the Brazilian national team. They did not care. Shout out to the Pope. He did a tour of Baton Rouge during the Super Bowl. I saw the video. He's asking people, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. More than 50% last time, if I can recall correctly, chose Caitlin Clark at LSU. They picked Caitlin Clark. There are people that did pick Angel Reese because she went to LSU, but not because of her skill. The fact that y'all in Baton Rouge did not show up for your beloved Angel Reese tells me all I need to know. Tells me everything. Flau'jae Johnson, I'm going to presume probably wasn't even there because Flau'jae Johnson's on tour. But I don't even think Flau'jae Johnson would have shown up had she been there. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Caitlin Clark, 16,000. Places busting at the seams. They could have played that game at the football stadium and it would have been full. It would have been full at the football stadium. Angel Reese goes and plays in her college home building and it's half empty. There's only one. Notre Dame has 3 former players there. The league MVP and the number 1 pick in the draft, Paige Beckers. And they got 1,500 empty seats in a Band-Aid box. None of y'all motherfuckers are box office like Caitlin Clark. No offense. You're just not. And you never will be. She's the only one that matters. And I'm sorry that you can't accept the fact that Caitlin is the only one who matters. People who love Caitlin know it. People who don't like Caitlin know it. It's just y'all who don't like her just can't get out of your own way to acknowledge and accept it. This isn't about admitting it. It's about accepting it because you already know it. That's why every team moves her games to large arenas because they make more money in one game with Caitlin Clark than they make their entire season. There's a reason the Chicago Sky are playing Indiana at the United Center and charging $200 retail, standard retail, to sit in the top motherfucking row of their fucking arena. Because they know that that one game will bring them more revenue than all other 21 home games. And they'd be smart to move them all if they haven't done so already. I don't remember. Maybe they have. I'm not sure. I know one has been. They should move every home game versus Indiana there because they'll make more money in those 2 games than they'll make the rest of their season. Because they're sure as hell sticking it up people's asses at $200 for a freaking ticket on the roof. But that's the Caitlin Clark effect. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You let me know what you think. I appreciate all of you. Like, subscribe, and follow. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.